Everybody, it's your girl Nia Simone. I'm a pretty girl stand up, on my haters stand down. Okay, before this video gets started, how about you smack that like button, smack that share button, smack that notification bell, smack everything, comment down below if you like the video, and let's get into it. As you can see by the title below, this is a story time video. Ooh, what is going on right there? Ooh. See, I can't be looking messed up in front of this camera. I'm so excited. Okay, so story time. So tonight, it's a Friday night, and you know you gotta go on Friday night. I'm a college student. Friday night, having fun, whatever. Okay, so I decided I was gonna ask some of my friends if they wanted to go to the movies. Both people said no and canceled. So I was like, damn, I'm out here dry, not doing nothing on a Friday night. So I'm looking on like our website for our school, and I see they have this hypnotist coming, and I don't really know his name. I'll put it in the description box below. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. So I get all dolled up, as you control. And I was like, you know what, YOLO, I'm gonna go by myself. So I walk in late, like 9 minutes late, but the show just started. And when I walk in, he's like, if you want to come up to the stage and get hypnotized, come on up. And so I'm walking down the middle of the aisle. He's like, come on up. So I walk my happy tail up on stage, and I was like, you know what? It couldn't be that bad. I'm a strong-willed gal. Nobody can hypnotize me. I'm the B-O-S-S boss. You feel me? You feel me? And so I get up on stage like a boss. You know, I was like, I look cute today. I'm not going to waste this. Everybody going to have to see me. I'm going to be the star of the show. So I get up there, and I didn't have nobody with me. Like, mind you, I didn't have anybody with me, so nobody could record me. But apparently, I did some stuff. Some stuffity stuff. You feel me? Some stuff. So I get up there, and the guy's like telling us to put our hands in our laps, both hands, feet flat on the ground, breathing exercise, breathe in, listen to my voice, blah, yada, yeah. Right? And he starts telling us commands and stuff like that, which is all perfectly fine. And then he's like, at the sound of my voice, your eyes are going to get sleepier, then you're going to fall into a deep sleep. And I was like, nah, nigga, I'm not about to fall into no deep sleep. You really got me twisted. And then he was like, sleep. And I was like, but I was out cold.
And then he was like, sleep. And I was like, but I was out cold.
And the only reason I remember this is because he gave us our memories back at the end, and so we can remember all the bad things we did. Bruh. The first thing he tells us to do, he's like, he does the sleep thing, like, wake up, sleep, pass out, sleep, drink up, sleep, wake up, sleep. So apparently, he does this one where he makes us into elastic people, like our body limbs are elastic, and he's like, he pulls out the girl's chest and twists them, and in order for us to get him untaken, we have to shake him. He's like, shake your chest, get untaken, and legit, it did. I felt like my body was elastic. Like, I'm not joking. When I say I was hypnotized, I was hypnotized. And from the guy, there was only one guy up there, and he like pulled out his prize or whatever, and like made a girl in the audience hold it, and when she let go, he was like, ouch, you know? It was crazy. Then there was this one where we were going to an interview, and he picked 4 people, and I was one of those 4 people, and whenever you got interviewed, or you were going to interview, he made you nervous by snapping his fingers or whatever. So, he interviewed everybody, and I got up there, but he said, when you're nervous, you curse a lot. So I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, in the moment, I felt like I was under his spell or whatever. Like, in my head, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do this, but when he like made like certain movements or told me to do something, I was compelled to do it. So I got up there and I was calling everybody the N-word. I was like, he was like, what are you gonna do if these kids are dirty and somebody comes up and say they hurt themselves? What are you gonna tell the little kid? I was like, I'm gonna tell that little N-word to go sit his little behind down. I used the A word. I'm not gonna curse all up on here, but I was cursing up a storm in there. I was so embarrassed, and everybody was laughing at it because it was like a majority white school. college I go to, and they was like real shocked. They was like, "Oh my gosh, she said the N word. Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, she didn't." And I was like, I couldn't help myself. Like every word that came out was a curse word. Like he told me when I get nervous I curse, and when he said that, I legit was cursing. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Oh, and then he did this one. He was like, "Put us to sleep," and so he was like, "Sleep." And apparently, this one boy I saw in the elevator was telling me that when he put me to sleep, if I fell wrong, I would wake back up, and the guy would turn around and be like, "Hey, you, hey," and I'd be like, "Hey," and he'd be like, "Sleep," and I would just sleep. And I was like, "Dang," he was like, "Yeah, we could all tell you was trying to fight a girl, but he kept putting you to sleep like nobody's business." I was like, "Dang, that's petty. That's petty." And so this time he puts us to sleep, and he tells us that when we speak, every time we speak, it's going to be in a different language. Uh, and I heard like the other people doing it, and I was like, man, they're faking, you know? Like people who were beside me who were also hypnotized. But as soon as he got to me, he's like, "What do you got to say?" Whatever. When I spoke, I was trying to say stuff, but like when I spoke, it was in French. And I was like, what the actual hell? I was like, "Puis-je aller aux toilettes?" I can't even speak, like, I took 3 years of French, and I'm currently in French, but I can't speak French to save my life. But apparently I was fluent in French when he had hypnotized me. I was just like, blah, footy fa fa, footy fa 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 fa. You know what I'm saying? No one knows what you're saying. You don't even know what you're saying. I was just like, nah, man, you tripping. So I tried to get up. I was like getting up to ready to walk off stage, you know? So I wasn't up for all that mind games he was putting on me. He was putting it down on your girl. And I got up and he was like, "Sit down." And I just sat where I was standing. I just sat. And then, or he'll be like, "Sleep." And I would just sleep right there. And I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You got too much control over your girl. Like, you can't be doing this to me. Like, a lot of people want this. I'm not going to cap. No one said that. And then one time, he switched our genders. And he said, "What's your name?" And apparently I was Hank. I only know it's because this boy in the elevator was telling me all these stories about how the things I did. And I remember it because he gave us some of my memories back. But I don't remember like every detail. But I said my name was Hank, and that I'm like down for whatever attractive girls might come my way. And I was sitting like a boy, just, "I wish I could have did it like a boy. Oh, you know? Or if I were a boy." I was doing that. Like, I'm not that girl. Like, I was trying to be like ladylike up there, you know, trying to be like a boss so nobody could judge me. But apparently I was funny AF. You know what I'm saying? Then he had this one where we had to like dance or play the instrument, and I did a guitar solo, an air guitar solo. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. And then I asked the boy, I was like, "Well, did anybody record?" Because like I don't want to be looking all stupid. He was like, "Yes, for sure. You were on people's IGs because you was doing a lot." And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed." Like, it was a fun experience. I wish I would have just sat down and watched, because apparently it was really funny. And all I can remember is like, only thing I remember is he would tell us to wake up, and I'll be in my right state of mind. And like every often, I would go out of his trance for one reason or another. And I'd be looking around, and the other people be doing like weird stuff. Like one time, I guess I got out of the trance or whatever, and they was twerking. I was just like, hold up, that's a lot of booty up in my face. Like, I'm not for that. And then he had this one, I remember having a snake on stage, but apparently it was some boy's belt. He was doing a lot of mind games. And like, when I'm telling you guys, long story short, hypnotism is real. Like, I'm convinced, because I remember my body feeling like heavy. I remember feeling elastic. I remember the interview being nervous. I remember us acting like we were in space. I remember flicking. He told us that. I remember laughing at a TV show, and he was like telling us that he was describing the TV show, and I could see it. Like, I could see the TV show, and I started crying because he was telling us about a sad story about a boy getting hit by a car, and then he had us like laughing at a TV show that we thought was really funny, and he asked what it was, and mine was Family Guy. Then he has like then he like played like some sensual music, like, and then you had to imagine like what came to your head when you heard the music. And like one boy was like clown porn or something like that. I was like, bruh. And I remember he asked me what was I watching. I was like, I don't even know. And I was making faces like, ew, like, ooh. And he was like, the other people were saying stuff, and I was just like, this is fake. Like, this has to be fake. Like, this has to be fake. but I kept being put back in a trance. And like when I woke up and he's like, "You're gonna remember all your memories," it started coming back to me. And he did it on stage so so the audience could see our expression. And I was just like, "Oh my God, no, I did not just say that, and I did not just do that in front of all these people." It was crazy. So that was my hypnotism experience. It was a fun experience. Like, all these years, I thought that was like a fake thing that people just do and they lie. They pick people randomly out the audience. But this time, I was just like, YOLO. I was on some, I asked people to go out with me tonight and nobody wanted to, or they forgot, or they were asleep, or yada yada yada. That's a different story. I'm not going to get into it. But this was a nice, interesting night. Like, I was expecting just to stay home, watch Netflix, and chill. Because I'm really onto The Office, you guys. Check it out. On Netflix, because you know Netflix be doing stuff. I really want to watch Veronica with somebody, but because I heard it's like a really scary movie, and I'm down for scary movies, but I heard this one's like really, really scary, and I don't have nobody to watch it with. So, yeah, I was asking people if they wanted to come over and watch a movie with me, but apparently they were too busy for Nia. Anyways, so that is the end of my story. I hope y'all enjoyed my story. If you have any questions about hypnotism, if you really want to know who the guy was, if you have any questions at all, comment, and subscribe, and all the information will be in the description box below. Holla at your girl. I'm out. It's time for me to take all this makeup off and chill like a chia pet. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, love you guys. I really enjoy talking to you guys. I'm really enjoying having a YouTube channel. So please show your girl some love. All my pretty girls stand up. All my haters sit down, and we're out.